Welcome to PVTV International. I'm going to present this week's editions of our news roundup. Cabinet News: Kachin Independence Organization honored for 64 years of leadership and resistance. On October 25th, the National Unity Government NUG marked the 64th anniversary of the Kachin Independence Organization (KIO), extending appreciation to Kachin leaders and the Kachin ethnic community for their enduring role in the fight for self-determination and a federal democratic union. The message recognized the KIO resilience and leadership, acknowledging the organization challenges in its journey toward ending military rule. Through the commitment of its leader, the sacrifices of the Kachin people, and collective determination, and the KIO has consistently supported the Kachin community. Today, the KIO stands alongside allied ethnic resistance forces in the Spring Revolution, playing a leading role in the shared visions of a free and peaceful future. The NUG expressed respect and pledged ongoing support as the KIO continue its efforts for lasting peace and autonomy. NUG Prime Minister calls for accountability in Transitional Justice for military causes atrocity. On October 24, National Unity Government NUG Prime Minister Aung urged the Central Committee for Interim Implementations of Public Administration to pursue transitional justice rigorously, ensuring accountability for the violence inflicted by the military council. We are increasingly hearing of the military council's brutality, from burning villages to dismembering people across the country, including in Budale. The Prime Minister stated, emphasizing that those responsible for this atrocity must not escape justice. The Prime Minister also called for enhanced efforts to secure community, support bereaved families, and document the military council's serious war crime. He stressed the importance of compiling evidence for international awareness while maintaining clear roles within the administration to strengthen governance during the ongoing revolution. Ministry of Health, Dr. Aung received Edward Barsky Award for dedication to health amidst conflict in Myanmar. Dr. Aung, Union Minister of Health for Myanmar's National Unity Government NUG, has been honored with the Edward Barsky Award for his commitment to delivering health services amid ongoing military repressions by the ruling council. Despite frequent attacks on healthcare services and civil disobedience movement (CDM) head workers by the military, the NUG Ministry of Health has continued to provide essential medical care, protect health workers, and ensure healthcare access to the people of Myanmar. This recognition highlights the resilience of health workers whose dedications bring hope for peace and justice in the country. The Edward Barsky Award has previously honored organizations such as Nelson Mandela's African National Congress for advancing health and justice. Ministry of Defense, PDF Deputy Commander sentenced to 10 years hard labor for killing civilian. On October 23rd, the National Unity Government, Ministry of Defense announced that PDF Deputy Commander Peter Nai, known as Lindsay, was sentenced to 10 years of hard labor by the Central Military Court for fatally shooting a woman in the Kuto village, Ywet Township, Sagai region. The incident occurred on February 26, 2024, when Peter Nai, Deputy Commander of Company 1 of Battalion No. 2 of the People Defense in Shibu district, shot and killed a local woman during an argument involving his girlfriend and her daughter. The Ministry of Defense reiterated that the PTF is committed to upholding discipline and serving the public, affirming that offences by the personnel are addressed through fair trials and strict procedures. Ministry of Human Rights, civilians, casualties, and human shields reported in Sipa village conflict. In a battle near Sipa village, Budale Township, Sagai region, the Ministry of Human Rights of the National Unity Government announced on October 22nd that civilians were killed and used as human shield as part of a military strategy employed by the Terrorist Military Council. On September 30, a column from the Northwestern Regional Military Command of the Terrorist Military Council engaged in combat with revolutionary forces near Sipa village, resulting in significant losses for the military council Council. In response, the military council reportedly employed its typical tactics, including raiding nearly villages, killing civilians, burning down homes and arresting civilians to use as human shield. Between October 11 and 20, a 100-strong military council's column from Northwestern Regional Military Command raided 17 villages and neighborhoods in Budalin Township, conducting airstrike as part of their operation. At least 24 civilians, including 3 children, 3 women, and 1 elderly person, were brutally killed. The most notable incident occurred on October 17, when 6 civilians in Sipa village were killed and their bodies were dismembered and displayed on the fence of a house. Additionally, at least 60 civilians were arrested and used as human shields, while 5 villages were targeted by airstrike, further exacerbating the violence against the civilian population. Targeting civilians as retaliation for losses in armed conflict has been a tactic used by the terrorist military group for years, aimed at punishing the armed resistance forces across various regions of the country. Such incidents have been documented in multiple locations throughout the nation. Human Rights Attorney Aung honored at International Award Ceremony. At the Ludovic Terrace International Human Rights Award ceremony held at the Parliament Hall in Italy on October 19, Human Rights Attorney Aung was honored for her fearless commitment to legal advocacy, with the award accepted on her behalf by Union Minister for Human Rights Aung. During the ceremony, Mrs. Laura Bordrini, a member of Italy's lower house, emphasized that the award recognizes the efforts of lawyers and judges dedicated to human rights issues. She acknowledged Aung's courageous work even after her unjust imprisonment while accepting the award. Aung praised Aung, stating she knew that she would be unjustly arrested and punished by the brutal terrorist military council, but she bravely helped political prisoners secure their legal rights. She truly deserved this Human Rights Award. Ministry of Foreign Affairs, UN Ambassador condemns ongoing arms supply to Myanmar's military council. Ujo, permanent representative of Myanmar to the United Nations, stated that the ongoing provisions of weapons, along with military and civilian equipment, to the terrorist military council not only facilitate human rights violation, but also leads to the deaths of innocent people, including women, girls, and children. He emphasized that all individuals, including minorities, are suffering under the brutality of the military council, with women, girls, and children being the primary victims. The ambassador called for limited sanctions targeting the military council's access to weapons, ammunition, jet fuel, and foreign currency, which are crucial for its ongoing war crimes against civilians. Additionally, he noted that the military council soldiers are killing civilians in increasingly shocking ways. He cited an incident on October 19 in Budalin Township, Sagai region, as a further demonstrations of their inhumanity at its words. Ministry of Education, Myanmar University announces first-year academic terms date. On October 25th, the Ministry of Education under the National Unity Government announced the opening dates for the first and second academic terms of Myanmar University first-year program. The university confirmed the start dates for the second semester for new intake first batch student and the first semester of new intake second batch student. Teaching will be conducted through Moodle, a free open-source learning management system (LMS), allowing students to access materials at any time. Its academic team will spend 4 months providing student flexibility to study within the designated period. Military Affairs Summary for the 4th week of October 2024. Expanded military operations in Bago region forcing civilians to flee. During the 4th week of October 2024, Myanmar's military council intensified operations in region, including Zigong, Pyeuloi, and Damu, sparking fierce resistance and displacement. In Zigong Township Bago region, fighting with local resistance group has intensified, forcing residents from the Kope, Matai, and Yongchao villages to flee their homes. Joint forces captured terrorist military council's outpost in War Township. In War Township, located on the border of Moon State and Bago region, joint forces of the People's Defense Force (PDF) and the Karen National Liberation Army (KNLA) captured a military council's gate. The operation reportedly killed 5 enemy soldiers and 6 firearms were seized. Resistance forces target military Council's advancement in Mandalay region, in Pyeul and Township Mandalay region, to Aung National Liberation Army TNLA forces, Naocho PDF and others allied groups launched a successful assault on a military Council's column advancing from Wotwon village into Naocho. In the Mu Township Sagai region, intense fighting erupted as the enemy, alongside Katay rebels and Buzoti forces, raided an area controlled by the People's Defense Forces, leading to 3 military Council's casualties and 1 capture. Arakan Army advances in Rakhine State. In Rakhine State, the Arakan Army has taken control of strategic positions in An Township, including major defensive bases such as Maytown, Light Infantry Battalion 373, and Kintik Mountain Camp, pushing the Military Council Western Regional Military Command back. The Military Council's inability to secure this key military command area has raised concerns about further Arakan Army expansion. KIO leader vows continued resistance. During a speech on the 64th anniversary of the Kachin Independence Organization's founding, KIO Chairman General Mbanla highlighted the ongoing uprooting operations aimed at dismantling the military dictatorship. Despite pressures from China, he affirmed the KIO's commitment to resisting the terrorist military council. Let's see what do we have for our weekly roundup news in coming weeks. Thanks for watching PVTV International.